What's going on, my Litecoin family? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Litecoin USD. This is going to be on the one-day chart, so each candle is going to represent one day. What I want to do is step back and take a look what happened 2 days ago. What took place for Litecoin was a bullish engulfing candle. It came in, and it came in on a little bit more volume than we've had typically in the past here for the last month or so. You can see the volume was down a little bit. We got this nice bullish engulfing candle, which we're going to zoom in on here in a moment, and we also had our stochastic cross taking place with that. So that's a good sign, guys. But what we have to pay attention to and realize is that we have not broken out through this white downtrend yet. We're still having lower highs and lower lows coming in. So it's great that we had this bullish engulfing candle put in, but now what needs to happen is follow through, and we have to get out of this white downtrend line. It's going to be so important for us. So if you get something from this today, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're going to dig into this. So as we're looking at this bullish engulfing candle, we'll zoom in right here. For y'all who don't know what a bullish engulfing candle is, you can see the previous day. Do you see how this day on the 18th, we ended up engulfing this previous day's candle? That's one of the strongest bottoming patterns that you can have in candlestick charting. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to get that follow through and we're going to break out of here for sure, but it's a good sign that the bulls were stepping in at that area. We got as low as $35, almost $36, and then the bulls stepped in and you can see some buying taking place there. So it is important that this bullish engulfing candle got put in. Would I want to see more volume with it? I would. I still think we have a little bit of a volume problem. But overall, guys, it's important for us now to see if we're going to consolidate here before we make this next move up. And what I want to see for Litecoin is a candle close 5% up above this white downtrend line. And what that will prove to me is that the downtrend has finally been broken. And if you have that 5% close, you want to see it come on volume as well. A nice strong candle, something like we had this bullish engulfing candle, something as long as that candle or longer closing up above this white trend line is what I'm going to be looking for. Currently, I'm not in a Litecoin position. I'm waiting for a trend line break to the upside, like I said, guys, on significant volume, and for us to start getting over top of these moving averages. So we still have our 20 EMA in purple pressing down upon us. We have our 40 EMA in orange, and we have our 50 moving average in pink here, as well as our 200-day moving average, which I don't have up right now, but that's also pressing down upon us right now. So the overall trend is down, the moving averages is down. But what we're trying to do is change that trend, and it has to start somewhere, and we're going to see if it's going to start with this bullish piercing pattern. And typically, guys, as I was reading in my Japanese candlestick charting book last night, I was reading about trends and how they start and how they stop. So basically what they were talking about, a trend as it comes to a completion and as it stops, it's almost like a car when it puts on its brakes. That doesn't mean it's going to stop exactly in that position, but it means caution. Things are slowing down. Things could be changing, and we could come to that complete stop. And I believe that's where we're at with Litecoin. The brakes have been pressed, and now we're just moving forward, trying to find that stopping point so that we can reverse this trend and start making higher highs and higher lows. That's what it's all about, is changing the trend. Always look at price action and trend first, then go into your moving averages, then your candlestick patterns. All that type of stuff is really going to help you out. And what I wanted to cover today was our bullish engulfing candle. We had it come on increased volume from what we'd had. Volume was very low before. Trend line break is what we're looking for, what we need to have happen, and that would be a higher high needs to come in, and we need to start getting over this area of around $50. I think that's going to be a significant area to the upside. So overall, this white trend line, then it'd be $50, then we'd look up here around $64 for overhead resistance, and then $78. Now, if we are to continue to move to the downside and we see rejection off this white downtrend line, the next area that I want you all to pay attention to would be right here down around, we'll call it $29 to $30. And that's where we consolidated for quite a while before we made an explosive move up above this 50-day moving average, which kicked us off into this intermediate term uptrend that we were in for about, from that area, guys, about 4 months we had of just parabolic move, and that's right around that timing of the halving or the building up for the Litecoin halving. So that could have played a factor on it, but typically cryptocurrency works in these trends, and a lot of times they'll run anywhere from 6 months up to about 2 years for a trend. Obviously, it starts in the short term, then the intermediate term, and then the longer term. But right now, it's just about us trying to change this trend and trying to have an upside breakout for Litecoin. So I think patience is something that's very important for Litecoin right now, where Litecoin investors, and also just sitting back waiting for a candle close up above this white trend line, guys. And if it happens, I'll bring you a video as soon as possible, and we'll see if it's confirmed, and we'll see if we can finally start breaking out to the upside, because that's what really needs to happen. We have to get out of this wicked downtrend that we've been in since, we'll call it June 23rd to the 26th. Ever since that top right there, guys, that was it. We just started moving down, lower highs and lower lows, and things have gotten really ugly. So I want to put this on your radar, really take this, stuff and look at it, do your own due diligence on it. And guys, remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I just want to put this stuff on your radar, and you do what you want with it. So like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You all have a wonderful night, guys. God bless you all.